or the disrespect before you play back. Button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check fam? Thank you guys for tuning in once again. It is Monday. We got a full week of checking these damn buttons. We had a hype week, or I should say a hype weekend over the last couple of days. But anyway, back to the subject. Thank y'all for tuning in one more again. We got the hot topics. We got the hot clips. As always, chapters down below if you guys want to skip around to a certain subject, because we got a lot to cover today. So without further ado, we're about to get into it. Hope you guys are having a good day, because you already know it's about to get better. Let's go.
What are you doing on Friday?
Oh my God, you're doing one of these things. You're doing one of these things. This Friday coming up, like 4 or 5, like 2 days from now.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much. I think I had maybe a shoot in the morning. That was
Okay, that's fine. Cancel it. So I'll have a private jet pick you up Thursday night and fly you over here. Okay? I need you for a video.
How long would it be, Jimmy?
I just need you Friday.
Let me text you in the next hour. I just gotta dot some
I
I's.
already told my assistant to book a private jet. So
Great. That's lovely. That's
okay.
That's like
Just tell me what time Thursday to pick you up. Later, man.
Okay, great. See ya. Cool. Dude, I feel like a whore when he talks to me. I feel like fucking Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman.
그거 막으면 되지. 그거 서서 쓰기를 피하려고 하나 이 병신아. 아 진짜 이게.
All right, now we're to the first set of buttons that need to be checked. Now, I know, we're filming a different way today, but hang on with me, just bear with me. It's gonna go back to the normal format soon enough. I just wanted to film this way because, honest to God, it's gonna make my life easier for today, that is. So bear with me and let's get into these hot topics. Of course, once again, chapters down below if you guys want to skip around to a certain subject, but the first set of buttons, them stinky ass set of buttons that need to be checked. I raised a question the other day about, one of the most, or if not the most successful female streamer in the game right now, Amouranth, right? She's making like at least $1 million a month, some crazy shit like that. Like she's at the top of the game and she's doing top of the game innovative shit, whether you agree with it or not. She's selling the bathwater. Granted, we've seen that before. And now she's selling something we haven't seen before, which is her farts in a jar. And of course, this is kind of old news. I mean, it's been happening within the last month or so. We talked about it. And what you got was she farted in a jar. She gave you one of her personal hairs in the jar, she farted in it, and then you got it for $1,000. $1,000 a fart. And she was selling them, like 1,000 of them for $1,000 a piece. What does that equal? I'm not a mathematician off the top of my head. I think it's like $1 million or something like that. So she was gonna sell 1,000 farts for $1,000 a piece. And the last time I went live, I called bullshit in a way, because I was like, when you think about it, okay, maybe you can put 1,000 hairs off of your body. I mean, we do have a lot of hairs on the human body. It's possible, but 1,000 farts? How the hell are you gonna fart 1,000 times? Do you remember how, I mean, it takes a lot to fart 1,000 times. And brings us to this story here. We had a viewer, big up, I appreciate it, tagged me in her post. He said, this is how she farts 1,000 times. And then she posted this the other day saying, had a burrito for lunch last weekend and suddenly we have a surplus of jars ready to ship. So how about a huge sale to celebrate right now? All hot tub water is 50% off and scent jars, I like how she calls them scent jars, are 60% off. All right, so for all my fetish simps out there, good news for y'all, because now you have a hell of a deal. It's a Black Friday on some stanky ass farts. But here's why I want to talk about it, because this shows, let me know if you disagree or not, hope it shows hope for the future of gaming, right? Because we were just talking about how lost we are and how the sex industry or people seem to be taking advantage of the gamers because there's so many quote unquote simps in the community, and everybody is targeting gamers right now when it's coming to, you know, stuff like this. And once again, to reiterate, I'm not talking about the real female gamers out there that just happen to be attractive and stuff like that. I'm talking about the people that are obviously not in it for gaming and don't care about gaming, but they're targeting gamers. Anyway, this is why I say there's hope, because I was like, man, she's really gonna make $1 million off of her farts. She's selling these and people are buying them, right? Well, obviously not enough people are buying them, and they're not selling like they thought they would, because that is the only way why you would drop the price by 60%. So it was $9.99. You can get it now for $3.99. That's right. If you ever wanted a deal on a fart, baby, this is it. You can get one for $400. So that's what I say. There must be hope. And therefore, because the gamers are not buying it like they thought they would, so they were like, yo, we got to cut these prices and half this shit to sell them. Like, there's actually going to be somebody out there that sees this post and say, oh shit, I've been waiting for this, and they're going to buy it because now it's in their price range, and they're gonna buy some farts. But on that other side, I was talking to my son about it the other day. My boy just turned 18 years old, graduated. We just had his graduation party. Big up. I might put some pictures on the screen. Love you, Chris, if you're paying attention. He was saying, yeah, it's crazy. He couldn't even believe. He hasn't been keeping up with none of this, and he was just shaking his head like, are you serious? But he just looked at me. He said, well, I mean, don't hate the player, hate the game. And he looked at me and said, if your wife, if my stepmom, if Katrina was selling farts, would you have a problem with it? And I said, no. If she wanted to sell the farts, I'm not gonna. She could sell farts. I don't want my wife selling other shit, if you know what I mean. But damn, if you could sell farts and get away with it. All right, now into the next set of buttons that need to be checked. This one pops off in the world of SNK. I want to give a quick shout out to Charlie Waffle, who tagged me in the story, and also the homie JakeJamesLugo. Definitely Jake James has an awesome YouTube channel. Definitely check it out. I'll put the link in the description field to check out his YouTube. Check it out. So Jake James tagged me in this, posted this the other day, saying you have some big buttons to check on your next video. Many in the FGC are going to have a crisis of conscience supporting anything SNK/King of Fighters moving forward. Definitely need to read up on this. Not good at all. There was an excellent article written about this a few days ago. Some of you might have seen this as well. Right here, I'll put it on the screen. It says SNK is now almost entirely owned by the Saudi Crown Prince's Foundation. Underneath that, saying Electronic Gaming Development Company now holds 96.18% of SNK shares. It's an amazing article written by Jay Peters. I'll also put that man's profile on the screen and the link to his Twitter in the description field in the article, so definitely check it out. What I liked about this article, not only obviously that it was well written, but it also had the voice activation feature, because I read enough on this channel, so anytime I can get away with not reading, I'm all about it. You can just press this button and it'll read it for you if y'all want to check that out. Definitely check it out. Let's look at a little clip.
Recently, a U.S. intelligence report concluded Mohammed bin Salman approved the plans to capture or kill journalist Jamal Khashoggi, who was murdered and dismembered after visiting a Saudi consulate in Istanbul. Riot Games received a wave of criticism for a sponsorship deal with the Saudi megacity Neom and ended the deal less than a day after it was announced.
All right, so that is some pretty heavy shit that we just heard, right? Because, you know, now they're basically saying SNK is ran in majority owned by a man that's been suspected to be a murderer. They talk about ordering the killing of a journalist and dismembering. Y'all know what that means. I guess the same individual is now one of like the main owner in SNK. So you had a lot of people in the FGC saying we can't support this or we shouldn't support this. A lot of people just basically saying do not support the new shitty ownership just so you can play your damn games. Like, it's not worth it. We need to have like some type of moral code and take a stand. See, somebody else by the name of Daz posted this saying SNK is now 96.18% owned by Saudi Arabian Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud, if I'm saying that correctly. You know how Saudi Arabia's rulership is kind of fucked up? Stop buying SNK shit. I can't keep saying this enough. For the sake of human rights, now is the time to stop. Then I see some going a little deeper right here saying, I don't know how anyone can pretend to care about SNK being funded by the Crown Prince when the majority of their favorite JP game devs are funded by literal Yakuza families. You're engaging in a capitalist market regardless of whomst the fuck cares. Yo, so that's pretty deep in itself. I don't know if that holds any weight. I just know there's a lot of perspectives, a lot of people feel different ways. And it's an interesting debate, you know, because on one hand, you're like, if this is true, and a lot of people believe it is, and they're like, yo, how can we support this? Should there be a boycott? We need to take some type of stand towards these crimes. But you have just as many, if not more, in the gaming community that's like, it's not our responsibility. We just want to play the damn games. It's not the actual game's fault. Some people believe a lot of this has been crooked since the jump. So who are we to sort everything out? If the game is good and we enjoy the game ever since back in the day when we were kids, we're just gamers and we want to play games. Pretty deep, right? What do y'all think? I think it could go a lot of ways. What do y'all think at the end of the day, man? Let me know. All right, now into the next set. This is like an extra set of buttons that I should have been talked about, and it kind of fell under the radar, and I apologize for that. But we have homies of the channel by the name of Half Mine and Shy Clementine. They were, put together an awesome fighters tournament the other day, I believe, on the West Coast. They also did and helped Button Check do like an amazing giveaway not too recently just for you guys. Well, apparently there's like this creeper, somebody that's coming off like a pedophile, bothering them, trolling them, spamming them bullshit like nonstop, trying to get at somebody that's underage on their stream. And they asked for us for some help to kind of bring attention to us if you guys know this individual. Right here, Shy Clementine posted this the other day saying, I think it speaks for itself, but I want to address something. Whoever is going after, and I believe that that's Kefla is beauty, needs to stop. She's a minor and a human being. Treat her as such. This is freaking ridiculous and crazy. I'm exposing this guy right now. So you can see right here, somebody said Big Paulo 8. I'm not sure if anybody out there knows who this guy is. This is the first time of me hearing about him. Posted right here saying, Panthera in your chat, I need to know this. Clementine responds saying, yeah, who are you? He responds again saying, tell him to tell me the number. I'm the person from your streams. You banned me from a mistake mishap. I need to know who is the person she talks to the most. Clementine's like, what? I don't know you. You might have the wrong person. He responds saying, I was just in your stream 20 minutes ago and I saw me banned. Clementine says, if you're banned, I can't see you. And then he says, I need to know if Panther is willing to give me her number. Clemmy says, who's her? You sound mad sus right now. He says, this Kefla is beauty girl. Then Clemmy says, you want Panther's number? He says, her number, not Panther's. Clemmy responds saying, she's underage from what I know of her. And then this guy responds saying something, I've gotten banned 3 times in the French chat, and some other sentences that kind of don't make sense to me. And then Clemmy responds again saying, that doesn't really matter. You're asking for a minor's number. He says, that's fine. And then one more time, Clemmy says, you're sounding creepy, dude. I don't know what you're after, but you should probably leave her alone. And then this creepy motherfucker responds saying, I'm not gonna do much. Kind of creepy ass response is that? Anyway, I just want to shine some light on it, man, because these are definitely friends of the show. And anybody that knows they're trying to get after a minor, and you know they're now a minor, and you're still trying to get after them with some responses like, I'm not going to do much, that is some creepy ass pedophile type shit. So whoever Big Paulo is, your ass needs to get out. So if anybody knows who this person is, they definitely need to get the hell out the gaming community. Now, I'm not the end all be all and shit like that, but if there is a way to ban them from like tournaments or locals or something like that, I think this should be done. Because let's say this, even if it wasn't sexual, even if he was like, well, I want to talk to her because I got a score to settle, or I want to talk some shit, or yada yada, that's why I want the number, not for anything sexual. Still, from what I know, you're a grown fucking person. I just told you this is a minor. Be the adult, step the fuck back. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, bro. It's just weird. There it is, one more again. Definitely let me know how you feeling. Thank you guys for the massive love. We will see you soon. Like I said, the normal format to Button Check will go back soon, sometime this week. Thank you guys for the massive love and helping this channel grow, subscribing, loving, sharing, all that good stuff. So we will see you soon. If not tomorrow, definitely the next day. Love y'all forever. See you soon. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
So for all my fetish simps out there, good news for y'all, because now you have a hell of a deal. It's a Black Friday on some stanky ass farts.
Well, I like farts. Yes, I like farts. I like long farts, short farts, wet farts, your farts. I like farts.